This is Excel and financial analysis, quick tips and common sense. If you're new to financial analysis and you want to know how you can work your Excel to get you what you're looking for, this is the class for you. So step one is going to be to figure out the time frame that you're working with. Do you have 10 years worth of data, 10 months worth of data, 10 quarters? It all depends, and that's really where you want to start. So one of the first things you can do is, if you have a pivot table, or if you have raw data like this information right here, we want to know how much time are we looking at. How much time or how much information do we have that we can analyze? So what we can do quickly is, if we can go here and remember how we did a filter, and we can go right here to filter, and this is on your home tab over here to your filter, and you see this handy dandy drop down box. This will tell you the difference in the different instances where this, in this case, a number or year occurred. So we know that we have 4 years of data worth to analyze, and we have 14, 15, 16, and 17. So 4 years. We can also find that out by going to our pivot table, and our pivot table also shows how many years we have. Now keep in mind, if you're going to look at your pivot table to determine how much information you're using, you can extrapolate this to be quarters if you like, depending on how you set up your pivot table. Just make sure that you understand where this information is coming from, right? Because it can be picking up year 2014 to 2017, but guess what? That may be the only data that the pivot table is actually looking at. There could be 2013 and 12 that we didn't actually ask our pivot table or put the parameters for in our pivot table to bring up that information. So you can double check by clicking anywhere on your pivot table right here, clicking on this design tab as you see right here, or analyze tab as you see right here, and this change data source. And if you click on there, you'll be able to find the data range that you're looking at. So essentially you're looking at the entire workbook with this data that contains this data. So you know that you're pretty much good. You have your 2014, 15, 16, and 17, and you have found out, guess what? The time frame that is in your data. We're next going to look at something totally different, and we'll talk about that next.